Amy Spagg. I live in Bolivar, New York. My son lost his life in 2019 from an overdose. Zachary was very much a mama's boy, self-proclaimed mama's boy in his early 20s, very proud of it still. Just an all-American boy, very involved in sports all through school. Started lettering in sports his freshman year of high school. Most valuable on the sports teams his senior year. Was on the Honor Society. Loved to hunt, loved to fish. Just a typical all-American boy. December of 2014, he was putting cedar shakes on the side of a house, and the metal ladder had snow on it, was slippery. He slipped and shot a nail in his femur. A 4-inch nail went directly into his femur, and from that point on, he was very heavily prescribed oxy. I did not realize how heavily prescribed he was. He was not living with me at the time, but we later found out he had been able to refill a prescription 5 times in a month and a half, 45 pills a pop. Once Zachary could not get the refills anymore, the addiction was there, and he started relying on getting his drugs elsewhere. I did not know this until after Zachary died, but apparently the heroin addiction started when he was trying to buy pills from an unknown source, and that person did not have pills but had heroin and offered that, and went downhill from there. I think Zachary also struggled with depression from his parents being divorced. I think when somebody does struggle with some form of depression, they need to get real help and can't self-medicate. I know the worse Zachary felt about life in general and about his addiction, the more he would use, because it would take the pain away. I did not know until after 1 a.m. The state troopers had gone to Zachary's dad's house and gave him the news, and then Zachary's dad called our daughter, and he was going to call me next, and she said, "No, I will go." And so my poor daughter came and woke us up, and I didn't believe it. So my daughter called their father back, and I spoke with him on the phone, and he let me know, yes, it was true. We try to remember Zachary before his addiction. Once addiction hits, that person is not the same anymore. Everything about that person is addiction. We tell stories about Zachary before addiction. We tell stories like the time he saw a homeless man in the winter and jumped out of the vehicle to give him his winter coat. And we tell about the fishing and the hunting and how silly he was. Those were the things we want people to remember, not the demon called addiction. It's very hard for me to watch the drug issue continue to get worse. It's very hard for me if I find out a friend of my son's has started using. People need to know that it can happen to anybody.